Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Professor Layton in the Curious Village. It's been a minute. Um, we will continue the series until Replaced comes out. I believe that's March the 12th. We'll see how far we can get. Um, but yeah, as I mentioned at the end of the Silkson playthrough, we will have Professor Layton as a sort of backup series for now. While we have other games to play. So when Replace comes out, this will go on hiatus again until we finish it, and from there we'll see if we will continue with Professor Layton or if we will jump into something else. But I will eventually work my way through the at least the original trilogy, and from there we'll see if we want to play the rest of the games. Those the prequels I never played myself. I watched, I believe, let's plays, but I don't really remember much. I probably know the overarching story, but I didn't solve the puzzles, so those would be new. As for this episode, I actually already played an entire hour, and it turns out I wasn't recording. So we will probably breeze through the puzzles again. I'll try to find everything that I did last time. But yeah, so um, on the last episode, we were going to Prosciutto's house, and we need to now talk to Agnes over here. Okay, let me just check. We are actually recording. We are recording. Okay, all right. Agnes, my, aren't the two of you up late playing detective? If you like solving mysteries so much, do me a favor and help me with a puzzle, would you? Fish thief. When you weren't looking, someone came by and gobbled up your fish dinner. The three brothers near the scene of this dastardly crime had this to say. A. Me. Oh yeah, I ate it. It was good too. B. I saw A eat that fish right up. C. B and I didn't eat that fish. One of these three brothers is lying to you, but which one is it? So the one who's lying is C, because actually two people ate the fish. Those were A and C. If only one of them had eaten the fish, then all of them would have been telling the truth. Or more of them would have been lying. So yeah, C is the one who's lying, and A and C ate the fish.
How does this sound? Layton's apprentice
Saves
saves
the
the
day.
day.
Alrighty. Yeah, liar C. Well, you took care of that one in a hurry, didn't you? And here I thought that you were just another well-dressed citizen. Slicker. You showed me. Well, I believe one good turn deserves another, so why not let me take a look at your fortune? Oh, this isn't good. I see a series of inauspicious events occurring during your stay in Saint Myster. What's your step? I'll give this to Luke. Anything else from me, Agnes? As long as you remain in Saint Myster, each day will be plagued with a heavy unshakable sadness. But good luck toughing it out. Well, thank you, I guess. Do we have any more coins? Yes. Alright. I think we have another here. Okay, talk to me, sir. Polly, ugh, I can't sleep because of this stupid puzzle. I've been tossing and turning for hours. I'm going to lose it for real this time if I don't figure it out. Ugh. Okay, find a store. Alright, so that is over here. Yeah. This is kind of hard to do with a mouse. Wait. This one and this one. Like, hopefully that That counts.
How does this sound?
Okay, good.
Professor, I
I
solved
solved
it.
it. Nice. You just had to like find a star. Hey, why'd you have to go and tell me the answer? I've been thinking of an answer for days now and you just go and ruin it. Thanks a lot, you jerk. You're the jerk. Oh, sorry for blowing up on you there, Polly. That was rotten of me. I appreciate it, Polly. Okay. Ooh! Any more coins? No. Alrighty. So this Prosciutto's house. I believe we have some coins over here. It's one. There should be another somewhere. No? Am I crazy? Maybe I am. Okay, I know there's a puzzle here. Look, it's a hidden puzzle. 114 tetrahedron trial. The image below is of a tetrahedron that has been disassembled so that each of its 4 faces lie flat. Which of the triangles should you insert in place of the question mark so that when the tetrahedron is put together, both the red and blue lines continue unbroken from one face to the next? So the answer is C.
I think I've got it. Layton's apprentice
Saves the day. Done. Let's go and find more puzzles. Alright, Prosciutto. Tell me what's happening. Prosciutto. Hey, what do you want? Start enjoying so I can get back to dinner. I heard from a fellow at the cafe that you witnessed a strange old man prowling about town. Could I ask you for a more detailed account of what you saw? Ah, okay. I think it was something like 4 days ago. Wait, that's kind of scary. I was on my way home from the market when I saw this creepy guy sneaking around. So I took a closer look, right? I wanted to make sure he didn't clean out the butcher before I got there. Up close, it was some spooky old guy with a huge sack, huge sack. I yelled at him, but the geezer just bolted. I was so like, man, look at Gramps bust a move. I think that weirdo is the one who's been kidnapping people. If you gotta be out at night, watch yourself, you hear? Interesting. Anything else for me? Hey, what do you want? Start joining so I can continue with my dinner. So I suppose you haven't seen Raymond, the servant from Rainold Manor, have you? Of course I've seen him. He's kind of hard to miss with those huge purple lips. But I haven't seen him today. Now, if you haven't noticed, I'm in the middle of important business here. Could you leave me alone now? Of course, please excuse the interruption. Alright. Yeah. Oh gosh, sorry Professor, it's not that the investigation is boring me or anything, I'm just a little sleepy. It's gotten late, let's report our findings to everyone at the mansion and wrap things up for the day. Professor, look over there. Oh my gosh, is that Raymond?
Oh, Luke, sir, hold it there.
Right behind you.
My word.
Oh no, we've lost him. Look, you saw that too, didn't you? No doubt about it, that was Raymond. Does that mean that the kidnapper killed Raymond too? Ah. Steady there, Luke. I think we'd do well to return to the site of Raymond's abduction. The kidnapper may have left a clue behind, you see. Right, lead on, Professor. Mysterious rumbling was added to your list of mysteries. We need to go sweep the site of Raymond's abduction for clues. You're absolutely right, Professor. Professor, look at this. Little gear. This appears to be identical to the item recovered from the crime scene at Reynolds Manor. Do you think it might help us find who is responsible for both crimes? Perhaps, at any rate, our first priority is to report our findings to Lady Dahlia. Come look, back to the manor. Okay, so now we close chapter 4. After witnessing Raymond's abduction, the professor and Luke return to the manor to report their findings. We have urgent news. Raymond has been abducted. What? Who? How? I must inform Madam at once. Madam, something terrible has happened. So, are you saying that Raymond has also been involved in some kind of foul play? No, we can't be sure of that yet. However, time is of the essence. We must organize a search to locate him post haste. Mr. Layton, what's the meaning of all this? Why do you insist on wiping the town into a frenzy? The situation has changed recently, Inspector. We saw Raymond being abducted in town. I'm afraid you might have a serial murder case in your hands. We must rally the people of Saint Mystère and organize a search. Mr. Layton, last time I checked, this was my case, not yours. It's too late to start looking tonight. We'll organize a search first thing in the morning. We've no time to debate whether or not to take a few sleepy villagers. While we sit here bickering, poor Raymond has already been. Everyone, your attention please. Honestly, Matthew, can't you see we're busy right now? What is it? My sincerest apologies, madam, but it's Raymond. He's returned. Returned? But... Yes, after the professor honored us with a visit, I went to the market to do the shopping. Why do you ask? Just what is going on here? There you have it, Layton. Now, will you finally leave the detective work to the detective? But we saw it. We saw it happen right before our eyes. Raymond, don't you remember any of this? That's enough, look. But no, he was. I must apologize, Inspector Chelmy. It was dark out, and it seems that I was mistaken in what I saw. Now, if you'll excuse us, it's been a very long day, and I do believe we all could use a little rest. I certainly agree. The last thing I need is some drowsy scholar creating a panic in the village. Well, good night to you all then. Alright. Okay, do you have anything for me, Gordon? No matter how I try, I just can't seem to find that special someone. Tell me, Professor, what does an eligible bachelor like myself have to do to find a girl? I had an epiphany the other day. I think the reason I'm alone is because I can't solve this puzzle. Oh, how I've tried to solve it, but no matter how many nights I've spent pondering it, the answer eludes me. Please help me, Professor. I don't want to spend the rest of my life talking to my stuffed animals. Make a rectangle. If you want to cut the piece of paper shown in diagram 1 into 2 pieces and then reassemble them to form a rectangle, all you have to do is cut the paper as shown in diagram 2. However, in order to assemble the pieces as shown in diagram 2, you need to flip one of the pieces over before putting them together. Where should you cut the paper if you want to turn the paper in diagram 1 into a rectangle without flipping either of your 2 pieces? This puzzle gave me a lot of trouble as a child. I don't know if maybe it was the language, but I thought that flipping also meant not rotating. So you can do this, and you just rotate this. You know, this would be vertical here, and this part would be here. That would give us a 3 by 5, just as this. But I don't know, for some reason I just couldn't for the life of me figure it out.
That should do it. Another puzzle solved.
Alrighty. Oh, Joey, I'm positively tingling with excitement. With that puzzle solved, I'm sure I'll find a bride in no time. Alrighty. Anything else for me, Gordon? Look at me, sir. My shoes cost a month's lodging, yet no one wants to marry this handsome rich bachelor. What am I doing wrong? Tell me the truth, Professor. Is it my hat? I don't know, bro. I haven't seen you interact with any ladies, I can tell you. Do you have anything, Matthew? Inspector Chelmy and Madam have already retired for the night. Raymond is likely off to the cafe. You've had a very hard day, Professor. Do try and get some rest. Good night, sir. Well, thanks for the dismissal, I guess. I wonder if we really did just mistake what we saw in the street. No, I'm certain that it was Raymond. When we saw him, there wasn't the slightest hint of life in him. He may have lost consciousness, but how odd that he should return healthy as can be an hour later. Stranger still is the fact that he seems to have no memory of what we saw happen to him. It's so peculiar. Plus, Raymond wasn't even the first. Lots of people seem to have had the same experience. Any other village would be in a panic over something like this, but same is there. Well, it's peculiar, that's all. There is something very peculiar about this whole town. Yes, in most places no one would stand for this, but we've seen that Saint Mister is anything but normal. Okay. People wake up pretty early here. Yes, don't you worry, I'll let him know. Oh, hello there. There was a phone call for you. It was from an Inspector Chase something or other. From Inspector Chelmy? He just kept saying that it was urgent, that you should meet him at Reynolds Manor at once. He probably wants to talk about what happened yesterday. Maybe so. We won't know until we get there though. Come look. Alright. Do you have anything for me, Beatrice? There you are, Professor. Would you help a girl out? I've got something here I'd like you to look at. I made this darling sandwich for my special lunchbox, but the silly thing is too big. Can you make it fit? Girlie, why do you have me fixing this problem for you? So, using scraps left over from your breakfast, you've managed to cobble together a rather oddly shaped sandwich. How many times must you cut the sandwich in order to make it fit neatly in the container? So the answer is 1. This is one that I kind of remembered, but I never really would have just put together that this is how you cut the sandwich. It's just not at all what I was expecting, but yeah, it's fun. Oh, Professor, you're just the cleverest. Thanks for helping me figure this out. I'll give Layton the chair, I guess. Anything else for me, Beatrice? Running around the village all day must tucker out even a big, strong man such as yourself. But fret not. Oh dear. Mama Beatrice has just the cure. I'll be awaiting your return tonight with a hot meal. Beatrice, that's a little bit too forward. I'm pretty sure you're married. Okay. Oh. Ooh, we have a puzzle. Oh, look, Professor, I found a hidden puzzle. I hadn't found this last time. The Pet Hotel. Oh. I don't think I'm familiar with this one. A town not far from your home recently opened our ritzy hotel for pets. Can you guess what kind of animal is currently relaxing in room 097? Move 2 matches to form the answer on the screen below. So I'm assuming I have to form the name of an animal. Okay, an animal that has 3 letters in its name. Cat. 2 matches, right? Oh, there it is. It's cat. Maybe I could also do dog, but there we go, right? Cat. If it was dog, well, I would have put 1 here. No, it wouldn't have been enough. It's cat. It's a bit. Ah, this is a new one. I don't remember
Here's my guess.
what it was in the UK version, but I
Professor,
remember that I liked
solved
it though. Very nice. To be a pampered pet. Oh, I agree. That was a cinch. Nice. Okay. Hello, Stachen. Looks like you fellows are getting used to Saint Mister, but stay sharp. Believe you me, you'll be buried in all sorts of difficult puzzles before you can shout Stachen's cousin. By now, I'm sure you realize that you can retry the puzzles you failed to solve, eh? However, have you noticed how some puzzles just seem to vanish before you can get back to them? That's right, you see. That's the way it is with some things in life. Once they're done, they're gone. For good. But rest at ease, you two. Those puzzles you thought had vanished have merely moved elsewhere. You must seek out Granny Riddleton's shack. It's a strange old building, so it should be easy enough to spot. But don't get sloppy just because you know how to retry puzzles now. There's no honor in laziness. Now that you've got the lowdown on puzzles in town, let me throw a puzzle your way to keep you sharp. Lazy card. Right. The local museum has an exhibit that spans 9 rooms, as shown in the diagram below. The entrance to the complex is marked by A and the exit is marked by B. The security guard on duty is a bit of a loafer and wants to walk each room of the exhibit while turning as few times as possible. Okay. What is the fewest number of turns he can make while still visiting every room? You know, as few times as possible could mean as little or as many depending on where you are, so as an example, the diagram below shows a course that involves 6 turns. So, well, I mean, I already know the answer is 2. I remember this one from back when I was a kid, so.
That should do it. Critical thinking is the key to success.
You know, the trick is that the puzzle doesn't say that he has to visit each room only once. So we would be visiting this one and this one twice. Now, that's what I like to see. Seems the training I've been giving you has paid off. No need to thank me. Anywho, be seeing you around. Give Layton the desk to go with the chair. Do you have anything else for me? If you really want to understand St. Mister, you'll need to search the village thoroughly. Good luck, fellows. You'll need it. Alright. Look, we must head to the manor now. We mustn't keep Inspector Chumley waiting. You're right, Professor. But I sure wish we didn't have to talk to that old grouch again. Same look, same. Oh! Nice. Yikes, the tower sure is big. This doesn't look like it's going to open anytime soon. Okay, let's clean this up. Can we talk about for a minute how good the sound design in this game is. Like, listen to when I close this. Oh, it's beautiful. Love it. Okay. Needs work. I guess he's a little happier with that. Oh, I rather like this chair. This desk's neat, but it needs something to go on top of it. It's a bit square for my taste, but I suppose it will do. Nice, a bit angular, but not bad at all. Seems like Luke might like it better. Guess I'll just give Layton the bookcase. Oh, that's better. Goodie, a bookshelf. I was just thinking about how much I wanted one. Well, it's a bit smaller than the one I have at home. No, I think Luke might want it. I guess we'll see. Alright, and we have something for the painting. This has to go here. Yes. Alrighty. Town hall. Open 10 a.m. Shut 5 p.m. Can't I go in anymore? Oh, it's not. Did we miss any puzzles? New. Anything for me, bruh? Deke? Deke? Hey, Professor. Looking busy as usual. Yep. Oh, I've got this puzzle. I just can't figure it out on my own here. Can you lend me your thinking cap? Go with one. Right. Below are 6 linked rings. They may look like a tangled mess, but there is one ring that, if you cut it away, would leave the remaining 5 rings connected to the end in a long chain. Sorry, connected end to end in a long chain. Which one must you cut in order to make the chain? Choose one answer from below. So that would be D.
Luke, here's my answer. Another puzzle solved.
Okay. So that's how you do it, yeah? I can finally rest at night. The thing was bugging me for days. Let me tell you something neat. And by neat, I really mean terrifying. The thing is that I've actually seen that old man with the big sack coming out of the tower up north. I bet you dollars to donuts that he's the one behind all these disappearances. I wonder what he does up there. Wait, no, I don't even want to think about it. It's just too scary. Well, Luke has a bookshelf. Anything else, Deke? Nothing good can be said about that tower. I heard it's all sorts of scary. You should stay away, yep. Alright. Oh, I can't go in here anymore. Fine. I also can't go to the restaurant, right? Oh. It will tell me, no, you have to go to the mansion. Yeah. Right. What's that on the ground? It looks like a scrap of notepaper. What's it say, Luke? Well, let's see here. It's just terrible. Lady Violet has an awful case of the flu and hasn't left her bed for days. I'm no doctor, so I can think of any way to help her. Oh, what to do, what to do. Lady Violet. Oh, this journal must be talking about Baron Reinhold's first wife. My heart is heavy as I write these words. The loss of his wife has completely crushed the boss. If only there was something I could do to help. He walks around looking like he's had the wind knocked out of him. And that's the end. Gosh, whoever wrote these must have cared an awful lot for the Baron and his family. I'll talk to you in a minute. Those candies look absolutely scrumptious, don't they? Look, those candies just gave me a splendid idea for a puzzle. Have a listen to this. Candy jars. You have 10 jars filled with 50 pieces of candy each. You then pour the candy into small bags and attempt to get half a jar in each bag. Now you have 20 bags of candy. What is the percentage likelihood that there are an average of 25 pieces of candy in a single sack? So that would be 100%. Because we have 500 pieces of candy and 20 bags each. So no matter how those candies are organized, 500 divided by 20 would be 25. So yes, it's 100. 100%. Oh,
I think I've got it. Layton's apprentice saves the day.
very good. You had 50 pieces of candy in 10 jars, giving you a total of 500 pieces of candy. You divided 500 pieces into 20 bags, so of course the mathematical average of these will be 25 pieces a bag. They're like in a convention, that's nice. There we are. Once you discern what the question is saying, the problem is a rather simple one, isn't it? Hey, that's the last gizmo. Nice. There we are. The little robot dog is finally assembled. Now we just have to name the rascal. I have a feeling he'll come in quite handy. By the way, Luke, I have a present for you to mark this occasion. Turn off your Nintendo DS once and restart the game. At the title screen, select bonuses and you should have a new challenge for me. Now, I know you're excited about your present, but be sure to save before you restart your DS. Layton's challenges, the inventor's house has been added to your map. Right, so I'm gonna name the dog Winston. No. And here we have right bookshelf. Yes, it's finally starting to feel like home. Yes, it's a good thing I have a bookshelf for these. Quite a collection there. There are even a few I haven't read. Ah, wonderful. I think I'll just leave those books in here. What do you say about books? Now that's a lot of books. I wonder if I can read them all. I don't know. I think both of them might like them. Guess I'll give them to Layton for now. And we'll see. Hooray. So what does the dog do? If you stay idle long enough in a screen and there's something to find, the dog will pop up and bark, giving you like a hint that hey, you're missing something. Hey there, Professor. I bet you're here to solve my puzzle. I'm right, aren't I? Yeah, of course I'm right. The longest path. Right. Two boys are playing a game in which the goal is to take the longest route possible from point A to point B, as shown on the map below. The only rule is that no section of road can be traversed more than once. What course should they take in order to cover the longest distance possible between point A and point B? So, when I was doing this earlier, I remember vaguely the shape of the path, but it took me a little bit to really get it down. It's just this.
Luke, here's my answer. Another puzzle solved.
Nice work. Speaking of leisurely strolls, have you been outside today? If it's sunny, why not go for a night's walk? Bang up job there, Professor. Even the puzzle didn't face you, huh? Of course not. You're a pro. Yep, you're a real piece of work, Prof. You know what? You know that? course you do. You're a scholar after all. I appreciate the compliments, but I would much rather have a thank you. Lady Dahlia sure is gorgeous, ain't she? Yep, sure is. What a dish. What a doll, what a honey. Cats like that are pretty rare, I tell you. Yep. That's not very nice. Anything else? No. It's kind of rude. Do you have anything else over here? I guess not. Alrighty. Well, if it is in Claudia, out and about. And that reminds me of a puzzle. Give it a try, my boy. Okay, so this one gave me a little bit of trouble earlier because I forgot my fractions. You know, I'm silly. I haven't used fractions in a while, but you can just do it with like basic algebra, really. So, there are 3 different colors of plush cats before you. The color of a cat denotes its weight. Example 1 and 2 show their relative weights. You have 3 red cats and 4 black cats loaded on one side of the scale. On the other side of the scale, there are 4 white cats and 1 black cat. Given this setup, will the scale tip left, tip right, or stay level? Tap your answer on the touchscreen. So, we know that 4 white cats equal 5 black cats. And here we have that 2 black cats and 1 white cat are 3 black cats, right? So, this would give us that right, so for these 3 red cats are the same as 2 black cats and 1 white, right? So that would give us a total of 6 black and 1 white. And here we know that 4 white cats are the same as 5 black cats. So that gives us a total of 6 black cats. So here we have 6 black and 1 white, and here only 6 black. So yeah, it tips left.
I think I've got it. Professor, I've solved it.
I was doing it with math, but you don't actually need that. Once you realize how you need to look at things, is not a terribly difficult problem, now is it? Oh, another bit of the painting. Okay. This will go here. Oh, wait, don't leave. I suppose that goes there. Yeah, makes sense. Alright, this is as far as I got last time, so it's a bit early, so let's do a little bit more. Okay, anything else over here? Oh. Flora Reinhold. Oh, that's it. Baron Augustus Reinhold. Oh. Oh, look. See? There's something to find there. Bookshelves seem to line every wall of this estate. The Baron must have been quite an avid reader. It's important to keep your mind sharp, Luke, so why don't you give this puzzle a go? Alphabet. I'm pretty sure I haven't done this one. This must be an American exclusively American one. Alright, here's quite an easy one. The first letter of the alphabet is A, and the letter B comes after letter A. However, the letter you need to worry about is the last one. So what's the last letter of the alphabet? Here's a hint, it isn't Z. The letter you need to worry about is the last one. What's the last letter of the alphabet? It isn't Z. First letter of the alphabet is A and the letter B comes after the letter A. T? I'm gonna say it's T. You know, the last for the word alphabet, but who knows?
Well, here's my guess.
Okay.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Good job. The last letter of the word alphabet is the letter T. I mean, alright. How did you like the puzzle, Luke? I hope it has prepared you for tackling more difficult puzzles. I mean, if you say so. Let's go talk to them. Oh! Are you trying to poison me? What are these vile things? That looks so delicious! You oaf, some butler you are. I'm so sorry, sir. I detest sweets. The very sight of them turns my stomach. Get that plate out of here at once. Oh yes, but of course. Hmm? Ah, Layton. There you are. You requested our press inspector show me? My sources tell me you've been out snooping about and interfering in my case. Just what are you up to? It certainly wasn't my intention to interfere in your case, however, a few things don't make sense. Leave the investigation to the police and go chase after that golden apple or whatever it is. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I'll find Simon's killer, of that you can be sure. Now, unless you have something else to say, I've got work to do here. Understood. Good day, sir. Wow. That inspector has some nerve dismissing us like that. Like I said before, I don't like him one bit. What do you say we go ask Raymond about yesterday, Luke? Okay, but can I go back up? Since you made me come all the way here. Oh, nice. Do you have anything else for me, Gordon? Oh, Professor, you just simply have to help me. I've got another puzzle in my hands I just can't solve. As a man of the world, you know there's nothing women find more alluring than competence. I'm counting on you, sir. Don't doom me to an eternal bachelorhood. Well, then you should solve it yourself. Pinboard shapes. Okay, the cross shape on the pinboard below has 9 pins inside it and 16 outside it. Remember that example because now it's your turn to construct the shape on the board. Can you create a cross that has 17 pins inside it and 16 pins outside it? Feel free to make your cross any size you like. So if I remember correctly, it goes like this. Wait. Okay, so that's 3 by 4, that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. There we go.
Luke, here's my answer. Another puzzle solved.
Nice. Thanks, old boy. With that puzzle solved, I feel I've drawn one step closer to the altar. That seems like Layton's style. Anything else? Oh dear, I'm stumped again. And I just know I've never find a bride of my own if I don't solve this puzzle. I'll spend my golden years, there we go, alone, with only the smell of cats and ribbon candy to keep me company. What is ribbon candy? I beseech you, Professor, help me solve this puzzle. Jeez, such a drama queen. Wood cutouts. Oh. You have a single sheet of balsa wood, shown in the diagram below. Your job is to cut the wood along the dotted line so that you end up with 4 identical pieces. The pieces may face different directions, but they must not be mirrored versions of each other. Go on and get chopping. Okay, I remember this one. Goes like this. Here we go.
Luke, here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Nice. That's right. Once you got the shape of the pieces, it wasn't so difficult. But it wasn't all that easy to find them within the wood, was it? Oh, happy day. With that puzzle out of the way, I'm confident that no woman will be able to resist me. I'll be bidding my loneliness goodbye before I know it. Layton? Okay, do you have more? Would you please let me know of any eligible bachelorettes you might meet in your travels? No. Lady Dahlia, you have anything for me? Oh, Professor, how fortunate that you're here at a time like this. I have a favor to ask of you. Please, madam, ask away. I'm happy to come to your aid in any way I can. Thank you, Professor. Could you solve this puzzle for me? Though I'm not feeling up to the challenge, it won't solve itself. How old is Mom? Okay. A father and son are having a conversation. The father turns to the son and says, "You know, son, there was a time when your old man was twice the age of your mother. Of course, the next year it was only 1.5 times her age. But still, that's pretty amazing, eh? If the father is 40 years old, how old is the mother?" I seem to remember that she's only 1 year younger. But let's see. So the time that he would have been double her age is when she was 1 and he was 2, right? But then when he was 3 and she was 2, he was 1.5 times her age. Yes, indeed. No, 1.5. Yeah, yeah. So she's 43. Yeah. Oh no.
That should do it. Another puzzle solved.
Her smile is so freaking adorable. What a relief I can finally stop thinking about that silly puzzle. You have my thanks. Ooh, I'll give it to Layton. Any more for me, ma'am? I'd like to be left alone for a little while, Professor. I need some time to collect my thoughts. Alright. You... Mr. Layton, you have some skill at solving puzzles, yes? I once cracked a case by solving a puzzle left behind on a note I found hidden at the crime scene. Let's see how you fare against it. The mysterious note. I'm pretty sure this one I've never done. A detective who was mere days from cracking an international smuggling ring was suddenly gone missing. While inspecting the last known location, you find a note. The note appears to be nothing more than a series of numbers, but your gut instinct tells you that this note will reveal the name of the crime kingpin. Currently, there are 3 suspects in the case: Bill, John, and Todd. Can you break the detective's code and find the criminal's name? Okay. Interesting. Hmm. It looks maybe like as if these numbers would be what? The number of the letter in the alphabet, but it's pretty long. And there are only, what, 26 letters? Well, let's see. What would that sort of thing spell? Well, the seventh letter would be A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Right? No one has a name that starts with G. One A, 0. Okay, no, that's probably 10 then. G, H, I, K. K, G, K. No, that can't be that. Hmm. Ooh, maybe if I flip it, I would have Bill is boss. He sells oil. Ah, there we go. So the note appears to be nothing more than a series of numbers, but your gut instinct tells you that this note will reveal the name of the crime kingpin. And it's an international smuggling ring. So, Bill?
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
Yeah, there we go. Impressive, Mr. Layton. It seems the rumor touting your skills weren't totally unfounded. But don't go getting any ideas. Do the smart thing and leave the detective work to me. In the meantime, you can occupy yourself by searching for the golden apple. Alright. Do you have anything else for me, Tony? You needn't worry. I assure you I will find Simon's killer myself. For now, just let me do my job and go back to your search for that golden apple. Okay then. Let's clean this up. None of them are all too happy. What workmanship. I wonder if it's tea time yet. This could be handy. One should always watch time. He seems happier about it. But brushwork. Our room isn't complete without a little art. I guess his painting is nice, but what do I know? Okay, let's give it to him. I suppose a hint of mystery adds to any room. I'm not sure what to make of these, honestly. Just give it to Layton for now. Ew. Okay. So we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. Okay. Well, okay, I think we can leave this episode here. In the next one, we're going to see and talk to Raymond. So thank you guys so much for watching and have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.